I'm feeling generous today, y'all. Let's double dose it. So we're going to talk about two events that went down last night. The 2018 Grammy Awards and the 2018 Royal Rumble with WWE. Why the fuck not? Let's talk about the shit. All right, y'all, so last night these two events went down, and I think they were going on at the same time. So we're gonna start off and talk about the Grammys since we're doing that music shit. And I'll be honest, I didn't watch the Grammys. I never watched the Grammys, y'all, but I kind of like see what's going on while it's going on with social media and shit. And I like to watch the videos online afterwards and shit. So I watched them. I saw who was fucking nominated and shit. And from what I see, I'm gonna just talk about the winners and just, you know, what I think about who won, who I think should have won, who I think should have been nominated, and all that shit. Because honestly, y'all, I don't give a fuck about the Grammys that much because like nobody who I really listen to will ever be nominated for a Grammy, except for Rhapsody. That was a pleasant surprise, but I knew she wasn't gonna win. They wasn't gonna get that shit to her. Like, I'm just glad she was nominated, but I knew goddamn well they weren't about to get her no damn Grammy, even though the album was fire and it was album of the year to me. But from what I'm seeing here, it seems like this was the Kendrick Lamar and Bruno Mars show on the R&B and the rap side. That's all I'm gonna talk about, and the general side. So, I mean, you got like record and album of the year, which both went to fucking Bruno Mars to 24 Karat Magic. I mean, shit, you couldn't have gave Gambino the fucking one? Like, give him Gambino album of the year, or at least give him Redbone for record of the year. Shit, I mean, Jay-Z didn't get shit. He had like all the nominations. He had the most nominations, y'all. Didn't get a goddamn thing. Kendrick pretty much swept the rap category. He had like all the rap fucking awards. He got all that shit. Rhapsody, like I said, she didn't win shit. SZA didn't win nothing either for her album. I think she had a really good album. I was surprised she didn't get any fucking Grammys for that shit. And for the most part, I mean, the Grammys are just, they pick safe. They'll pick some like, you know, what you expect them to fucking pick, and then they'll pick like a album that you wouldn't expect to get picked. Like, you know, they had Daniel Caesar in here, which he had a good album too, so I'm glad he got on there. Like I said, SZA, Rhapsody, Gambino, albums that I think are dope, that should have probably got a fucking Grammy, but then they give it to people who have the hits like Kendrick and Bruno and The Weeknd and all that shit. So I mean, it is what it is. I'm surprised, and I'm still upset about the fact that Tribe did not get nominated. I saw the Q-Tip video and I agree with them. I think Tribe Called Quest should have got a nomination for at least Rap Album of the Year, especially since they performed last year, I heard, at the Grammys. Speaking of performances, I did see the Kendrick performance, which I thought was pretty dope. I like the shot at the end where he's doing like the gunshots and all the dudes in the background like dropping one by one. I like the representation and the visualization of that shit. That was cool. I also like how they had Dave Chappelle like in between like the songs, kind of like doing little interludes and shit. That was kind of cool to see him on there. And there's also a shout out for Tribe as well. So I mean, the Grammys were what they were. I mean, you know, the people who won were the people who you expect to win. There were really no surprises to me. A lot better albums could have won, but you know how this shit goes. Like, I ain't never gonna get no goddamn Grammy. I might never know. Maybe it'll happen, but shit. At least, like, you know, Rhapsody got nominated. That's cool. I mean, hopefully down the line she actually wins one. But if Jay-Z can't get one for 444, not one in New York. Really? Damn, y'all mad at him for some reason. He probably put too much game in the system, and now everybody know too much. They just mad about the shit. I don't fucking know. But that's what it is. But now let's flip the script, y'all. Talk about the world of WWE. Now, I don't know if y'all watched the shit, but I've been watching WWE all my goddamn life, and I watched the Royal Rumble. That's what I did watch. I didn't watch the Grammys because I was watching the Royal Rumble. So I just want to get my thoughts on the actual Rumble matches. Nothing else on the card was really important. First, the guys' Rumble match, which was one of the best Rumble matches that I've seen in a long time. And they almost gave us a heart attack, and it was almost a riot in Philly again. But they did the right thing and gave Shinsuke Nakamura, the one that we all wanted to win the Rumble. He got the win. He's gonna take on AJ Styles at WrestleMania, the dream match we've been waiting for since these two motherfuckers got into WWE. That's gonna officially fucking happen. I don't know, Vince must have been having a good day. Shit, I don't know what it is, but thank God he gave us that shit. And then with the Women's Royal Rumble, the first ever Women's Royal Rumble, it was a really good Rumble. Not amazing, there were some botches here and there, but it went off a lot better than I thought it was gonna go. Asuka got the win, which everybody expected to happen. We got some surprise returns like Trish Stratus and Tori Wilson, Jacqueline, the Bellas, you know. But at the end of the day, Asuka got the win. She's still dominant. And at the end of that is what everybody's really talking about, the debut of Ronda Rousey in the WWE. She's officially a part of WWE. I guess UFC, she couldn't take them 2 L's and keep going. I mean, like, she got fucked up by Holly and Amanda Nunes. I mean, I wouldn't have came back either, Ronda. So she was like, fuck this fighting shit, and I'm gonna go wrestle with Triple H and them. And because it's hard out there in the streets of UFC apparently. But hey, she's over there, so I mean, she went there, she didn't say shit, she just went out there, interrupted Asuka's moment a little bit. I kind of didn't like that. She pointed at the WrestleMania sign, and that was it. I mean, So we don't know what that means. We don't know if she's gonna be on Raw, SmackDown. We don't know if she's gonna be wrestling, if she's gonna be in some other role right now. We don't even know if she's ready to do that shit. But it's interesting, so I wanna see what's gonna happen with this situation. I also wanna see who Asuka's gonna face at WrestleMania. Hopefully she faces Charlotte, because that'll be the better match. But that's what happened with the big events yesterday. So Ronda Rousey's in the WWE. We're gonna see what's going on with that. The Grammys happened. Kendrick killed it. He got all the Grammys. Jay-Z got none, which I'm upset about. I mean, he should have got at least one. Rhapsody would have been a great surprise if she won, but I know she wouldn't. Gambino should have got Album of the Year, but he didn't. Well, I mean, what it is, what it is. But that's my thoughts. So tell me your thoughts on both events. If you watched either of those events, if you didn't watch them and don't give a fuck, or if you, I mean, whatever the fuck. We talking about the shit. But give it a thumbs up, drop a comment, and I'll be back with some more shit. That's what Let's Talk About the Shit is about. I talk about literally anything. You don't know what the fuck I'm gonna talk about. Whatever the fuck I want. Also, just to give a quick mention, sleeper album that I've been listening to. I'm not gonna review it, but I just want to give some shout out. Planet Asia, The Golden Buddha. Check that out. Fire ass album. Also, check out my review of Evidence's newest album, Whether or Not. Crazy album, one of the best albums of the year so far. I know it's January, but it still is, and it's gonna be for the whole year. So check those out. I'll link those in the description, and that's it, y'all. So until next time I take my leave, Granddad. Let's talk about the shit. The Grammys, Royal Rumble. I talk about whatever the fuck I want. So let's talk about it. Hit them comments. I'm out of here.